We have a SEC matchup at 2:30 here on ABC. We have number 3 Texas A&M traveling to number 19 Missouri. Obviously, as we know, A&M comes in undefeated at 8-0. Missouri 6-2. Looks like currently A&M is a 6.5-point spread in their favor. It opened up at 4.5, so it's already been bet up 2 points, and these lines opened earlier today. So that's a 2-point swing relatively quickly if you're a guy that keeps up with those things. And it looks like A&M has a 56% chance to win, both teams coming off a bye week, so it should make for an interesting matchup.
Yeah, here starts the gauntlet for Missouri. You're technically not eliminated from this whole playoff thing yet. You got your 2 losses. You still could earn wins over Texas A&M and Oklahoma and Arkansas for whatever that's worth. Uh, but here's the problem. Texas A&M's defense is really, really good, especially their third down defense. Missouri's coming in without Bo Pribula at quarterback, I would assume. I don't think he's magically healed that leg yet. Um, Texas A&M's playing on another level. I could field an argument that they should be the number 1 team in the country. I don't think they're better than Ohio State, but if you want to start pitching resumes of who you've beaten, A&M's got a stronger case than Indiana or Ohio State or BYU, and those are the undefeated teams that aren't A&M. Uh, they're playing such efficient football. I don't see how Missouri with a backup quarterback against that A&M defense is going to consistently find offense at home. I personally, not to throw too much shade at our friends in Como, I don't think you necessarily have the scariest home field advantage by any means of the SEC teams in the conference. If A&M's going to slip up and lose a game, we all know what game it's going to be. It's going to be on November 28th when they go to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their last real losable game. And I hate to say that for Missouri because, man, you win this game, your chances of becoming a playoff team just expanded drastically. I mean, you still got that trip to Oklahoma, but Oklahoma's a lot more beatable than A&M, you ask me, especially an Oklahoma team after they play a road game at Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it happening. Give me A&M winning this game. I like the Aggies. I'm gonna take them by 9.
So traditionally, A&M is, and we know the joke. They're always 8-4. They go 8-4 every year. They always do this where they start off hot, they get ranked, in the top 10, and then they just start this losing streak. Well, they're currently 8-0, and if you think that that's going to happen again, then they're going to lose their next 4 games to end the regular season, and that's just not happening. This is a different A&M team. Their offense is elite. This is an A&M team where Marcel Reed is, I don't think, getting a lot of credit that he deserves on a top 3 team. I'm just being honest with you. You've got Julian Sayin at Ohio State that's getting Heisman talks. Mendoza at Indiana that's getting Heisman talks. Where is it for Marcel Reed? Like, he's been on the list, but that's just because the list, quite frankly, has been subpar all year. Like, you've got like your top 3 guys, and then from there it's like, yeah, we'll throw Pavia in there. He don't put up numbers, but we'll throw him on there, right? Where's the Marcel Reed love? I think this is the game that puts people on notice. Right now, I'm not saying that he's going to go out and have 600 yards like that dude from North Texas did. However, I think he's going to put on a very good performance against Missouri. You're right, Quinn. I don't think Pribula is going to play. I know he was carted off in the game against Vandy and was deemed he was going to be out a while, whatever that means. I haven't gotten specific word yet or seen anything about him. I'm assuming he's not playing, and I just don't think they can hang, man. I don't think they're going to be able to hang with A&M. Their A&M's defense is fast, physical, and aggressive. And those are the 3 things you have to have if you want to win a national title. And yes, I'm talking A&M in national title conversations. I don't see how you can't. I know a lot of people are not, and quite frankly, I don't get it. They're undefeated. They're ranked number 3 in the country, but they're not viewed as one of these teams that can win a national title. Everything I'm seeing from everybody on TV, on Twitter, I mean, everywhere you look, man, they're propping up Ohio State. They're propping up Alabama. They're propping up Indiana. And A&M sitting there, honestly, they may love it. Like, don't put them in the limelight. Let them go and shock the world. And I think that's what's going to happen.
You know what really bugs me about that too is I think the reason they're not getting hype is it's a logo bias. Like you see the A&M logo and you be battered Aggie syndrome's a thing. Like it's a thing for a reason. It's a running joke. But what I can't grasp is why is there all the love all of a sudden for Indiana though? Is it just because they made the playoffs last year? Because if you don't remember correctly, they made the playoffs. Then they got run out of the building in South Bend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't get why there's the logo bias at A&M and not for Indiana. Like I don't quite understand what people's holdup is with A&M anymore. Which I've been this like A&M guy where I feel like a crazy person because I get on here every year and go, Texas A&M, man, they've got everything they need to be a championship contender. They just need somebody to get in there and mix the pieces together right. And I think it's finally happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point, and that's a good call out there about Indiana. I don't know why either. But man, it's real. I mean, for a top 3 team to not be talked about like they are, I don't think I've ever seen it like that, to be honest with you. And if I have, it's been a long time, a long, long time.
Everybody's talking about Alabama. You would think
Yeah,
Alabama's the undefeated team in the SEC, not A&M.
correct. Correct. And I've seen a lot of predictions that have Alabama winning the SEC championship and getting that number 2 seed. And that could happen. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm not saying that A&M is this unbeatable team. However, when you look, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. And I'm glad that me and you are in agreement on that. And I hope that A&M gets the respect that they deserve. Now, listen, I said that last week about Georgia Tech, and they got beat. I'm just going to say it. I'll eat my crow. They got beat. I had a feeling that Georgia Tech was undervalued, that people didn't love them as much, talk about them. The Vegas spreads were weird. And they got beat. I don't think A&M is going to get beat this week, but if they do, then that curse of mine is real, and I'm just going to shut my mouth up.